What up, everybody? It's your main man, Theo E.J. Wilson, and I'm making this video hours after Joe Biden has been declared the new president of the United States, and conservatives, we need to talk. Number one, I know that we have a few things in common. We're not fans of Joe Biden. I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. And second, we know that both of us, and I've seen conservatives do this, listen to difficult perspectives and hear them out. And I know you're going to do that, conservatives, so follow me on this one, right? The historical autopsy is about to begin on the Trump administration. Where did you stand? Where does your stance in this administration compare to the people who are on either side of the conflict in the civil rights movement, the people who are on either side of the conflict in the era of Nazi Germany? Where are you aligned with? I know that there's been a lot of talk from conservatives about Mexicans and Muslims not assimilating well into America, but are you assimilating well into America, as America actually is? Are you able to adapt to the trajectory that this country is going when it comes to the demographic shift? Because that's what really fueled this Trumpism thing. And it's a sad thing, right? Because what I know, and it's painfully predictable, is that many of you are going to use your AR-15s to solve this political problem. We are so tired of you picking up your guns every time some shit doesn't go your way in politics. So before you do that, ask yourself, are you a radicalized domestic terrorist? Have you let Fox News and your uncles and your hunting buddies make you into something that is a threat to democracy and not a defender of it? Has your religion allowed you to buy into ideas that are erroneous from hilt to kill? Many of you prayed for a Trump victory and you didn't get it. Who are you praying to? How are you praying? And why are you praying in that way? Because whatever it is not aligning to reality as it is, man. I need you to ask yourself something. In a relationship, you have to ask yourself, am I the problem? Am I what's causing all the strife and all the drama, right? Because Democrats, Republicans, and everybody in America, this is a relationship, right? And what we need from you is less projection, more introspection. How am I the issue? What can I do to solve me? What kind of static am I bringing to the table? And maybe we can actually heal, because I'm going to tell you this. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Joe Biden. I know, many of you know, I've aligned with conservatives when it came to medical freedom because I got iatrophobia about the doctor and the vaccine shit, and COVID messed me up on that, right? We see eye to eye on a lot of things, but one thing, I'm not a Joe Biden fan, but he's president, right? I can accept it. Can you? When you look at Kamala Harris, she represents the change in demographic, right? That's not a problem for me. Why is it a problem for you? I said in my TED Talk that if you are against diversity and nature is for it, you're going to lose that fight, right? So what needs to happen is let's look at your attachment underneath the surface to white identity. Let's do that, right? Because there's a lot of fear. White people are traumatized, right? And it showed up in Trumpism. You're traumatized from white identity. You're holding on to it, like Charlton Heston said, until it's ripped from you from your cold, dead hands. What is that about? What's this NRA thing? What is this paranoia that you have? And it comes from the fear of winning the war of conquest. You're projecting onto black folks, onto brown folks, the things that your ancestors did to make America great again, right? For the first time. And that's causing you to be a problem in this experiment because you're not unearthing it, and your religion isn't helping you. Your politics isn't helping you. You have a pain problem. You need therapy, and these folks are reinforcing your ideology, and you shifted so far to the right that you've become fascist. As much as you fear socialism, you don't fear fascism because it's a part of who you've become. So hear me out on this, right? Because I know what's going to happen. I know you're going to show up. We see you at the polling places now. We know what Fox News is going to say to you. By the way, I think that they're a threat to democracy. We need to dismantle that organization. They have been radicalizing white folks for the last 20 years, drip feeding white supremacist talking points in the mainstream media. They need to be shut down. But until that happens, look at who you've become, look at who you want to be, and look at where democracy is going, and figure out if you're the issue that's not assimilating. You need to figure out what you are, because this stuff that you did in the Trump administration, if you don't like my words, if you don't think that I'm being kind, wait till the history is written. Y'all are the same folks who spat on Dr. King, many of you, not all of you, but many of you. And what is so disheartening about all of this is that it literally took the liberal white folks plus all the brown folks to overcome such a racist white majority, or those who are passively enabling of a racist ideology and presidency. Look at it. If you don't like what I'm saying, please understand that these times are not going to be kind to you when it's written. It just is what it is. I'm Theo E.J. Wilson. Like, follow, and share, and ask yourself, am I the problem? Moving forward, conservatives, you got some real introspection to do. Like, follow, and share this out. Peace.